all the dippies reading on Twitter today over basic stuff, dude. The truth is, a lot of people on Twitter are fucking retarded. Like, that's actually like they're like they're like unsalvageably retarded. That's actually the truth. Mufasa, thank you for the gift subs as well. Again, thank you so much for 5. Thank you, Codename Spectre as well. Thank you so much. Thank you. The Quangos, you just figured that out? No, well, the thing is like, you always feel like they're LARPing or something. Like, I mean, at least I do. I feel like they're LARPing or something, but it turns out they're like actually being for real. First time you said LARP? I've said LARP before. Did you say ashtrays? Dude, somebody sent me a DM and it just said, what the hell is wrong with ashtray? And I was like, what? And I looked and I saw a femboy in a maid outfit. And I was like, guys, did I do this to him? Chat, like, real talk, like, be real with me. Did I do this to him? Like, did I psyop him into being, did I like groom him into being a fucking femboy? When like I was just joking. Like, it was a joke. You know, like I was joking the whole time. I pipelined him. Fuck. It was not on purpose, man. It was not on purpose. Sapphire Ages, thank you so much for the bits. Hope your pregnancy went well. SMH. Leaflit, the goddess of femboy. Bro. Okay. So what I was gonna say about IQ, guys. I woke up and I was like, let's look at. I came across a tweet on X, and this is like, I didn't really have much to do. To be honest, I've been playing Fire Emblem. I've been playing Fire Emblem Engage. I'm having a good time. It's honestly pretty fun. There's a lot of peak waifus in that game. But yeah, I've been playing Fire Emblem Engage. It's been mostly what I've been doing. Outside of, you know, like life stuff that I'm dealing with. But anyway, between that, I was like kind of PvPing on X. I don't know if you guys saw, but I was like yelling at people on X. I was like, you're fucking retarded. I was like, shut up, you're fucking retarded. And I was just dealing with all of these people, and I was like, man, these people are so fucking stupid. Like, these people, like, literally, there was a thread, right? And it goes like this. The thread goes like this. Leaflit said that the sins of the father are not transferred to the child, and cares about a clump of cells, but she's okay with killing immigrant children. And I was like, what? And they were like, they were saying like, look at this backpedaling. She's backpedaling, guys. And I'm like, I didn't backpedal on anything. Like, what the so confused. They're like, dude, they're actually so stupid. It's actually unreal. Leftists are wildly retarded. Dude, oh my god. So like the whole day, I've been investigating like IQ stuff because I'm just like, there's no, I was like, there's no way. There's no way. And so I was like looking deep into it. I'm like, okay, so what is the IQ effects of like this range and this range? Like, you know, 70 to 80, 80 to 90, 90 to 100. Like what levels of cognitive function are we gaining from like each 10 IQ that you gain? How much cognitive function do you gain, right? And I kept going, right? And I was like, wait a minute. So you're telling me that people at like 80 IQ can't do this basic shit? I'll give you an example of like basic shit. Okay, like people that are under 80 IQ, they can't emulate, like, okay, so if I tell you, chat, I say like, emulate two people talking to each other. Like, imagine like a story in where there's two characters talking to each other, right? And then now imagine that their conversation is about two other characters talking to each other. They can't do that. Like, they can't. It's like It's like it fries their brain. It's like beyond like their capability. And I'm like, what? Is that real? Right? And then so you look at that, right? And here's the spicy thing. Have you guys looked at World IQ Map? Oh my god. Oh my god. It is not good. It is not good. It is not good. It is forbidden knowledge. Yeah, it is. And you will get canceled for this, right? But it's like, it's just true. Like, it's just true. If you look at it, guys, I looked into the averages as well in the United States. And it's like, also not good. Like, and then there was like stories too of like, did you guys hear the story of like, there was a teacher, right? And there was like one student that was like a total fucking idiot. And that student was not only an idiot, but they were disruptive. Like they would always like shout and they'd always like not listen and they'd always be talking in class and they'd always be acting up in class. And you wanna know what happened in this story? The kid got expelled from school and the grades of everyone in the class went up. So like, hold on. So you're telling me that like we're putting people into like these classes that is like AoEing everybody else. It's like degen aura. You guys know Dota? You guys remember the fucking paladin guy? What was his name? I forgot. The paladin guy. And he has like that move where like anyone around him is slowed down. Yeah, Omni Knight. Omni Knight, yeah. He's got the degen aura where like if he stands next to you, it slows you everybody down. Like AoE around him. It's like that, but like for development of children. So like, hold on. So you're telling me that like in order to be like, but guys, equality though, and opportunity. You're telling me that we are on purpose fucking up an entire class of people for that one person. It's like, oh my god, dude. It's like, it's actually so fucking irritating. But I feel like the more I talk, the more I'll get banned, you know? Maybe I'll just get myself banned so that I can be over with it and take an actual maybe that's a pissed off Elox. Thank you so much for the sub. Thank you, Theata, as well. Ryan N 2001 over on Rumble. Thank you for the $10 Rumble rant. Did you have a good break? No. Thank you for the 1,000. I really appreciate it. It's even worse than that. The people with 80 IQ people count as much as they do, and they're incredibly psyopable. That's like the other problem too, is that they're incredibly psyopable. So it's just like, oh my god, it's like the worst case scenario. And see, here's the thing, guys. I don't actually care. Okay, I'm gonna have to like be very careful here. Okay, I'm gonna have to be very careful here, but I'm also gonna be very truthful, very very truthful, because this is how I actually feel. All right, very truthful. So you guys know that diversity. Hear me out, guys. It's gonna sound really fucking woke. Diversity is actually not bad, and the reason why is because in nature, there's a thing where if you actually mix DNA, you actually can have a really good result because you have a thing called hybrid vigor, where if you have two people that are drastically different in DNA, you will have a person in the future that has like a bunch of resistances to like a lot of shit. And this is like a thing in like you know, if you in any sort of like animal breeding, okay, like that. But here's the problem, okay? You can't select a total fucking retard and then expect to get a good result. Oh my god, dude. People are gonna oh, I can't say this. I can't say, I just got back. I can't say this. You get a half retard. Well, the problem is, okay, so if IQ causes all of these problems, so like there's other issues too. So the other issue with like IQ, like low IQ, okay, so there's like different kinds of like people with low IQ, but generally, if you have good culture around it, right, like you have a good like supporting culture, then you can generally support more people with like less IQ. And the reason why is because they have to be given a role specifically. Oh my god, bro, I can't. This sounds so bad. Alright. Holy fuck. Okay, so hold on. 72 architects. Thank you so much for the bits. Thank you. Thank you. Loto for the sub, sharpness as well. Ryan, thank you for the $5 Rumble round. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. What's important personally is diversity of thought. Yeah, exactly. Diversity of thought is really well. There's also biological diversity is good too. Not just like mental, but like also like genetic traits is good too. Like again, like hybrid vigor, more resistant. And I'll explain why in a second. Okay, it is a kind of a, it is kind of a advanced topic, but thank you Ryan for the $1 movement as well. That's why I mean the Hoppian Society, dude. I'm starting to feel it. Thank you Nassar as well for this. Thank you. Okay, so where do I go from this? The problem with low IQ people, and you'll actually notice like if you think I'm wrong about this, just open your eyes and like look at Twitter. Like not just that, look at society, and you'll know that I'm telling the truth here. So the problem with low IQ people is they can't actually model other people. So like their ability to emulate the idea of another person and how they feel, they're incapable of it. So like what happens is they do a thing that's bad, and then you tell them like how, like why would you do that? That's awful. How do you think that the person feels like that you did that to? And they can't understand that. They're like, I don't know, right? And it's like it's like the breakfast thing, right? But then instead of breakfast, imagine like how would you feel if you were the other person? They like literally can't do that. Isn't that called narcissism? Yeah, but see the thing is, they're not sociopathic because they're they don't have like a broken thing and they're like they're not like they don't have like a mental disorder. Do you see what I mean? They don't have a mental disorder that makes them sociopathic. They're just sociopathic because they literally do not have the processing power. Like they're like GPUs is not strong enough. That's like the issue. Their GPUs is just not strong enough to even like, so they become sociopathic by default. Sonic, thank you for the bits. Thank you. And thank you, Karen Vegetables as well. Thank you. But anyway, so I looked into the stats. Did you guys know this? This is a true story. And again, like let me clarify this before everyone blows me up and like I get Giga canceled. I think the most important thing is that we take good people, mutants basically. So like even in these populations that have like significant like how do I explain it? So average IQs across populations means it's the average. So like, there's obviously going to be good people in those populations, right? There's a lot of overlap in like the general, like think of it like an overlapping spheres of like IQ per overlapping spheres of IQ like per like group, right? Now, if we took all the good people from those, all of the good people, then that's fine. But then if you're like, let's get all of the idiots from like a different country, that's not good. It's not good, guys, because if they can't understand they don't have the ability to model other people, then they're incapable of being empathetic. They're incapable of actually like not, how do I explain it? They're incapable of understanding why they shouldn't do a thing unless you have very strict rules. Like for instance, they could maybe survive in a you can maybe have a society with these people if you're like, yeah, if you commit a crime, we shoot you. Right? Then like the cost of doing it is so high that they become afraid, because basically the fear becomes like the actual factor. Like they can understand fear because fear, every animal can understand fear. Right? So like in those cases, maybe you can have it. But when you have like kind of a society that's really, really lax, it doesn't really work. Now, okay. So where I was going with all of this, which is not, and you can look this up yourself if you want. Like you can look it up and understand I'm not lying, because I'm not lying about this. So if you don't want to trust me, look it up yourself. Did you guys know that they lowered the threshold for retardation. Did you guys know that? I believe it was it was either in the 80s or 70s. There was like a I believe 85 IQ was considered retarded. Yeah. 85 IQ was considered retarded. And they were like, but that's mean though, so let's lower it even more. So they lowered it, I believe, to either 70 or 65. Do you want to know why they lowered it? They lowered it because it was offensive and it made a lot of people from Africa feel bad. That's actually the reason. Like, you can look it up. That's literally the reason. I was shocked. I was like, what? Yeah, look it up yourself. I'm not lying about this. And yeah, and the thing is the average. I mean, if you look into that, I mean, you can look it up, guys. You can look it up on Wikipedia. Like, trust me. If you look at Wikipedia and you look at the world IQ map, it is like absolutely fucked. In like certain places in the world, it's absolutely fucked. Like, it's like not even close to like. And the thing is so this basically throws away the entire thing of like everybody's the same. Right, and like, I mean, we all knew this already. I mean, let's be real. We all knew this already, right? But it's this whole idea that, well, everybody's the same and it's just culture and like we just import the people and then they like assimilate in the culture and we're okay. No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work because they're literally they can't even, they're literally of like an IQ level that they can't even join the military. So it's like, why are we doing this? Like, why are we doing this? Why? Dude, I was like pissed about this the whole morning. And like obviously I was pissed about this like for a while. But then like I was getting even more pissed about it like today. This is fucked. And anyway, this all ties into the whole thing with like Asmongold getting banned, which I assume is for his take on the was it Setua or whatever, Spain or whatever, where like the people rushed in and like there was nothing they could do about it. The problem is that if okay, this is what pisses me off. Is people don't understand it. But it's so obvious to me. It's so obvious to me, and I'm sure it's obvious to a lot of you. But like if you let people do this and you keep letting in people with really, really low IQ into our country and like we just say, oh yeah, just let everybody in here. What's gonna happen is it's gonna fuck up society for everyone else. So what's gonna happen from that? More people are gonna die. More people are gonna be financially fucked. All because people want to feel good about themselves. Right? So there's like these fucking dickhead like leftists, right? And they're like, oh, I'm such a good person. Look at me, I'm doing such a good thing. And it's like, they do all of this to make themselves feel good, and they don't understand that they are dooming everyone in the future. They're fucking the future. Like all of the kids of the future, they're fucking them right now. That will grow up. Fuck, that sounded really bad. But you get what I mean. They're fucking all of the future humans. All of the future humans. Battle of 1812. Thank you so much for the 500 kicks. Thank you. Have you seen what's going on in Oriana? Africans, Dutch, and Africa have made their own society. The Africans hate now as well. They do. Oh my god, bro. I have not seen that, man. Thank you so much. Diamond Mog, thank you so much for the sub as well. Abandoned Man for the $10 Rumble rant. What are you saying? That I can check the early life section of Wikipedia? I'm saying when you're ready, you won't have to. Neo, I'm saying when you're ready, you won't have to. Honestly, for that, I'm gonna be real. Statistically, like it's not even close. Like, it's not even close to like whether or not you should let people. I'm not even gonna go into. Look at the Somalian who beat the woman to death with a hammer. I'll just the problem, right? This is the problem with like leftist morality, is leftists they their morality is basically what makes them feel good. Like it makes them feel good, makes them good, like good to say, makes them society look good. But then they don't actually do any, like the things that they do, the things that they say makes everything worse. Like it makes everything worse in the long run. Like like all this is why I say it's like so masturbatory, right? It's because they're saying all this stuff to make themselves look good, make themselves feel good. But like the actual consequences of like their actions and their policies actually fucked people over. It fucks society over, humanity over, really. And it's like, guys, what I'm saying just makes, you know what I mean? Like it just makes it. And if you don't believe me, look at the stats because I'm not lying. I have no reason to lie about it. Just look at. I have no guys. I have no dog in this race. Like I love people of all races, and I think people of all races that are good people should prosper. I just don't think that the asshole should prosper. But for some reason, that's like a touch too far. That's like literal Hitler shit at that point, right? Just like Leaflet's requirement: be a good person, get out of everyone's way. That's it. And it's like it's too much for people. Steve, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you, Sloppy Corn Boppy, as well. Spydrick, Oni, Ramen, Carrot, and Vegetable. Thank you for the 400. We used to put the sub 80 IQ people and work as a general labor, box pickers, crossing guards, no mental effort, job. Dude, you know what we're gonna have to do? We're gonna have to do like Expelled from Paradise. We're gonna have to build like a giant fucking satellite, like in space. We're gonna have to build a giant space station, and we're gonna have to beam up all of those people and like plug them into the matrix, like plug them into like VR chat or something, and just let them twerk on the beach. But it's like not a real beach, like a VR beach, and we, like, you know, full dive, like Sword Art Online, and we just throw them all in there and let them party like like indefinitely. I think that's honestly the play. Like I I mean, I don't really know what else you could do. You know, make the tubes real. I mean, you could do it like what was it, like Wally? Was it the one Wally where they had the people in the space station? They were just fucking chilling all day. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. Like what we need is we need to. This is my hope, and by the way, is my hope is that we get AI. AI pops up so hard. We get a bunch of like Optimus robots or whatever. We like build like millions of them, and then they can farm all the crops and do all of this stuff, and then we can make a planet. Like I don't know, like maybe we terraform like some planet that is like terraformable, or like the moon or something, and we just put everyone on the moon like a big vacation. You know what I mean? Like a big like imagine like a water park, you know, like a Six Flags, you know? Like a Hurricane Harbor, but it's like, you know, it's got like a lazy river and all of this shit, and then it's just unlimited. Like you just stay there the whole day and eat hot dogs and shit. You know what I mean? Like yeah, we just do that. Cause like I really don't know what else you can do. Because I'm definitely not gonna pick the Hitler method, you know? I don't think that's moral. People would disagree with me on that, but I don't like that. I don't think that's good. But yeah, can you tell I've been thinking about this a lot? I've been kind of like doom thinking about this. Like, what do you even do about this problem? You know, like it's so bad. And like you know, obviously, like you know, I'm not really for not really a huge enjoyer of genocide and stuff like that. You know, so I'm trying to find like a solution, and it's not a final one. I just want to find one that's gonna like I don't know. I don't even know what you do. Like honestly, we can start by just not importing people because like if we can keep like if we can keep the good countries like the countries that are like the super humanity productive, if we can keep those countries like running, then eventually see the problem is if we fuck up the good countries, right? Like the countries that are like productive, like humanity productive, that are like actually pushing us into the future, you know, not like living in huts and shit, right? Like if we have that, like people that are advancing science, because like the problem, right, is that if we keep fucking up, if we just import everybody into like the countries that are actually like humanity forward, that are actually like advancing technology, and by the way, this is all gonna tie into stellar humanism, by the way, because this is like the framework that I'm going under, right? Is like stellar humanism, right? The problem is, like, we don't really get to space faster if we import more of these people because they fuck everything up and they make it harder to actually progress, right? Luckily, we have AI right now, which is like a massive, massive, massive force multiplier right now. But we can start by stopping to import people that are within this. And like, I don't know how we do that. Like, maybe we test people um with like using AI. I think that's really the key is like if people want to like immigrate cuz like I'm okay with people immigrating as long as they're good. I think what you would have to do is you'd have to test them like using an AI. Oh, the problem is you have to trust the government to do that and the government sucks. See, that's the problem, right? If the government, okay, let's assume the government doesn't suck, which it does. But if the government didn't suck, you could use like an AI that proceed like not procedural, like AI generates like the test of like a scenario where it asks like a puzzle to the person or like some kind of like issue and then it asks for their solution to that. Then from that you can probably try to figure out what their IQ is. Not without a test, because if you run like IQ tests, they can be cheated, right? Like they can be like studied for and stuff like that. I mean like real questions like how do you solve this problem or like there's this issue in nature like how would you solve it like some kind of design issues I think. And then if you gave them that and then they were able to pass it then like okay fair enough like you're not a fucking total retard like you can come in and you have like you're clean like you don't have a criminal record you're not throwing shit everywhere like okay fair enough like you can come in right. But the problem is like we don't do that, right? And the problem is every time we like import people that are not humanity forward, like they're gonna drag us down. Like again, what did we say about the classroom? See how this all ties in? The classroom, remember the classroom and how like the one person AoE'd the entire classroom? Yeah, we can't have that. The problem is the fail state of humanity. The fail state of the game. If you were to think of humanity like advancing and going to space as a game, the fail state is if we import too many idiots that they drag everything down and then society just goes back to the dark. That would be the fail state. And I don't really want to hit that. Like I want us to get to space and all that stuff. So I'm like trying to think of solutions, you know? The bronze age called the age of idiocracy. Yeah.